bad we make this last little bit more. The minstrel says, miniature size, a piece of cake, a drip, a potion to make you big. Little more print, a period that extends, a comma, glow it would drip with the tear on the side of the lid. Open, the REMs begin. When I riff, with I sit, some wit would start, a whittle wood on your porch, in a rocking chair you sit. Till your Sid would stick, and then the stain would begin and make a bunch of red. That wasn't what dripped. It isn't always this. It's a bunch of leaves that swish on they twigs. Swish, swash, time, a swish buckler, then swash in the front, and then I swish them on while you wash. Bunch of lids on a bunch of them jaws with the jukebox in for my jumbo car. Bunch of lids, bunch of them. I didn't know bugs had lungs. Bugs got lungs, and then I divulge. I'm sick for y'all. Dissolve my talk, and then you deserve it all. So I give you some. Not give you a lawn and wait for loss to get covered with cars, and then you could get your hearts covered with what could have made you look ugly in cars so the gavel would fall. I said that right for once. I said awesome all the time, like amusement parks for you. Amusing talk with amuse. That's a mouse when there's one who's not used to being spelled, so we don't know how it's done. When the rig got sit with all the dim rib riffs that got the hands of rid like cookie jar shit involved in it, I'm Cookie Monster then, that's Goblin then. What's halting y'all with removing all? Was it a garage or something that you wish you would have gone different dark? Because then you could wipe that DOS on the rug. It still makes a lump and grow, and then y'all got lumpy though. Like a Groundhog Day? No, that's the Christmas show. Yes, Chris and song with a bottle broke on butt a boat. Now you're the butt of joke, because every time that the blood was in throat, you had a bloody nose. Every time that those notes were strung, guitar, piano, whatever instrument that you saw or stood, because then you stopped for something for once. Music can change the world. That's why they silence everyone like Selena, though. I wish it could respect your enemy type stuff. If I could rise to the top, you could never buy me up. I don't have a UPC code, that's it. I got mirrors in a funky mirror house, like a carousel. What's right next to what would be fence to give you shock if you give it toss with flints, and then I fucking toss some taunts with shit like a tonic involved. You said that would have the gummy bears hopping, bitch. Every time that my hobby becomes a fucking hobbit of the brain, if I didn't do, I'd go insane. Slightly insane, but so was us. So we need couch to lay on, talk things out. And then the guy who's getting bucks, he's talking out as well. And then y'all get tuckered up like you had Tom in front. You're not Family Guy enough to figure that out. My Figaro will get my fingers aglow. I'm E.T. to get the rose from out the pot when it was a seed a minute ago. And then a minute is just shortened up minute I bit, like it only had 6 from the O on the end, and then O was sin in an ailment, and the O was an ointment for yo, because yo know that my O's were the best. O's that could get plugged from Mr. Ed who talks. He always says some shit like he's one of us, even though he has huffs. He has good luck, so why don't he act like he does? I hate the voice they put on. That motherfucker like shrugs when he says something. He gets bugged by everyone. Herbie the lug bug would probably take him off, because he looks like he stomps his face and he blushes when he gets pissed off type stuff. Boom. Go hubble yourself, a form a bubble like dragons and calls, because the water's been lit from the cave, so y'all need to live so you can see from receipt. See 6 inches in front of your face like there's fog in the mist. I guess you missed that part of that Stephen King that you read because I watched the movie instead. Yes. Watch on what I did with flow of mine. Wash of all the munchkin saw. Neverland wasn't very far off. We didn't need to float. Our happy thoughts got us halfway home. Yes, with half a dome. I've half a mind to sing a song and rip the baddest one, because every rendition was the best and road to perdition when I want to bring out this new edition of what I said, because every time I do it, it's a duet. I have the duty to do this, because every time that the duty would fall at the end of what gobbled in front, an opposite dog, because they all sit with their hands on their lip, and then they twiddle their thumbs, or they whittle and carve some canoes that they could float down the river and such. I don't see canoes on the ocean that much, cause the waves would break too high to break inside of their fucking brains, cause they don't have helmets on the water, unless they're Coast Guard. They don't have helmets on the water. Hermit crabs does, and hermits talk, because then I fucking learned this stuff the way that the learned one would have learned it, dog, and then I fucking learned something from someone that didn't know anything at all. Learn from their mistakes? Learn from when the mistakes wasn't made type shit. Like many ways to make a pig stop to sprain some of them ankles cause of the weight. Yes, cause of the weight of the water I shook. Because of pneumonia. Got sick in the bed and not enough blankets were made to keep me warm. When cold would roll so bad, and then your cold would burn and force until the amber coal would reach, and then coal would roll old your cone until the coal is gone on all them doors that's lost and never found, until the fucking foil ripped from all the chocolate bars. Fuck sugar though, diabolical. I need whole grain. Something inside to make whole. The sandwich I hold, and then all you hold, and the bomb your boat with boats for castration homes. Castrate all of the crustaceans though. And then the home would have one generation on, and then the fucking generator start in my dome. Like the energy I thought I expend was back somehow, and then the fucking bags of wolves, because that's a Blair Witch talk I got, and which one of this wish on which rub the lamp, son. And then the wish come, and then the wish was a whip that got a message so that the pig loved, and then yeah, the pig watch as y'all love each other, and the pig watch as y'all love each other, as the pig watch as y'all love each other. Or you watch a pig make love, and then that was a fucking pick on y'all like pecans that fall, because for no reason at all. Spit some good, then spit some raw, then spit some wrong, then spit some make you sick some, so you could sick up a bunch of this suckling pigs, the toilet fluff, because that was what you ate for lunch. A bunch of them huffs that you picked off from the big jar that you give spin top, because that wasn't punch. A whole bunch of June bars was a different song. That was the bayonet about to play the best, because every time it played at chest it wanna make some red, and that was me getting ridiculous with another rendition of when I spit. Yes, the whip would fall unbrellaed head, unumbrelled head, unbridled tongue, and that's what has hoofs, traveling on passes with no fences, dog. Guess that's the Garth Brooks in my song. Yes, till all of the brooks met to make a big wet. It wasn't a lake, not quite a pond. Somewhere in the mid is where they met. Somewhere where the middle was stretched, and then you'll get a medal for spit. Like somebody finally listened. You needed to listen to that shit. Yes, fuck yeah, TWA. I got my groove back.